Hey, Cody. Thanks for joining. I'm going to give it a few minutes, see who else joins. Hello, Adam. So if anyone watched my stream from last night, I went to RetroCon in Oaks, Pennsylvania yesterday, and I found these. This is a super old card game from, I want to say, the late 90s that Marvel put out. It was like a collectible trading card game with their Marvel superheroes, and you had character cards and battle cards and all this stuff, and it was just a card game like any other. Hey, Orville, thanks for joining. And I loved it. I got into it quite a bit. I had a bunch of the cards. I really need to go find them. They're probably in my basement somewhere. How did you add your Twitter and Facebook page link to your video description? You can put that in the... it's like a setting. You can set it so that it does it for every video. But anyway, so anyway, this is like a super old 90s card game, but I was at RetroCon yesterday, and I walked up to one booth, and the guy just had a box of these, and they were $1 a piece. I guess he's just trying to get rid of them. And I don't know, I guess it just didn't do very well overall as a card game, but I loved it. So when I saw these, it was just like a super wave of nostalgia. It really hit me, so I was like, I gotta get them. He had like 15 packs or 14 packs, so $1 a piece, I just bought all of them. Because back in the day, these were quite a bit more. There you go, 1996. Let's see what this says. Instructions for event cards in pack. Marvel all characters. TM 1996 Marvel characters. Overpower. Fleer Skybox International. Oh, I didn't know Fleer was in New Jersey. That's pretty cool. Join the Overpower Legion. Let's see what this says. Put your killer deck and your superior skill at Overpower to the test. Earn rating points for all your tournament victories. Members receive a cool membership card, a monthly newsletter chock full of game tips and strategies, super scientific rating system, all for only $10 per year. Don't get caught in reserve. Join today. Send your name, address, birth date, and $10 to Fleer Skybox International. I should do that. I should just send that today and see what happens. I'm sure nothing, but it would be amazing. Yeah, Cody, I had a few Pokemon cards when it first happened. This was before Pokemon, though, I believe. I believe this was before Pokemon cards. Well, let's see. What year did Pokemon came out in, like, 2000, right? So, yeah, this would definitely have been before Pokemon. But I had a few Pokemon cards when it first happened, but the thing was, when they first came out, they were like, you couldn't find them anywhere. So, that's why I kind of didn't get into them as much. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start opening these. This should be an amazing nostalgia trip. And then if you guys are interested, I could try to go find the other ones I have in my basement. So this was the back of every card. This is so cool. You can see it's Spider-Man fighting Wolverine. So let me make sure this is empty. I should keep one of these. But so here are the directions before we get to the cards. How to play event cards. Event cards are an optional addition to overpowered decks. If any event cards are added to the deck, the minimum deck size becomes 56. Let's see how bad your basement. No one ever goes in my basement. Choose a 7-card mission. They must be from the same mission. Choose event cards that correspond to that mission. Players do not have to place all applicable events in their deck. All event cards are 1 per deck. Draw a hand of 8 cards. Only 1 event card per player can be played per battle. Event cards must be played immediately. Draw 1 card to replace the event card. Beginning with the player who won the right to go first. Resolve event cards. Proceed to battle as usual. If an event card is drawn... I don't know. I'd have to go back and read that. But anyway, so here is the event card. It says Mission Dark Phoenix Saga. So here's Lalandra. So this is, it would tell you 5 of 7. So you would have to collect all 7 of the like mission cards that make up the Dark Phoenix Saga. And basically, it would each be like an event of the Dark Phoenix Saga. And then from what I remember, you would like advance from 1 through 7 per turn, from what I remember. But anyway, so let's take a look at some of these cards. So this is Quicksilver. It says no energy power cards may be played against Quicksilver for remaining of battle. So this is a card specific to Quicksilver. Is this an event card? Hospital becomes war zone, fatal attractions. Yeah, I think this is an event card. So it says the battle at the county hospice was fierce despite the fact that the battle conditions were extremely limited. So this is another event card. Morph acts as a level 6 strength attack. Morbius negates the effects of any one special card. Oh, separation anxiety. That's cool. And then here we go. I got my first character card, Vision. So basically this is what the character cards looked like. You'd have a picture, you'd have the name. Then here are their stats. So he has 5 energy, 5 fighting, and 6 strength. So when you would play cards, like this one would say, acts as a level 7 fighting attack. If successful, target hero may not attack for remainder of battle. So you would, and you can see it says 1 per deck. So this would allow him to temporarily supersede his cap of 5 and actually use a 7 since it's a special card. And what you would do is to KO someone. So say, for example, I wanted to play an energy card. For Vision, I couldn't play anything higher than a 5. And then the other person would have to block. I think there was like a rock, scissors, paper, like, I don't know, maybe strength beat fighting, but fighting beat energy. I don't remember. I'd have to go find the rules again. But you'd have a team of up to 4 heroes. It was pretty cool. I really liked it. I really want to go find my cards and figure out the rules again because I do not remember how this worked. I kind of have like a fleeting remembrance of how it worked. But I knew like to KO someone, you'd have to hit them with 1 of each kind of attack. So energy, fighting, and strength. And also you had to, I think you could either, the numbers could total like 21, or you could hit them with 1 of each kind. I don't remember exactly what the rules were. Alright. Here's more rules. Alright, so we got another one for the Dark Phoenix Saga. This is the Black Queen. She is 3 of 5. We got a Nightcrawler card. Here's another event card. Doc Samson. Oh, here we go. We got Doc Samson. That's cool. So let's see. This is his 1 per deck character card. Doc Samson may make 1 attack at +4. May not be combined with universe cards. Oh, I see. Because his stats are pretty terrible because he's mostly strength. Hey, Cody. I haven't heard much. What was the... Is there a new development? Oh, Infinity Gauntlet. Nice. Alright, on to the third pack. Oh, here we go. Stark and Stark. This is The Crossing. I do not really know much about this. Ripped from the past and thrown into the future, face the evil duplicate incarnation and learn what it means to be an Avenger. Oh, that's good. So he's going to be okay? That's good. The Brood. Avoid 1 attack. Sins of the Future. There's another morph card. Oh, sweet, we got morph. I don't really remember morph looking like that, but I guess it's possible. Some comic book incarnation I'm not familiar with, which is very possible. Getting a lot of morph cards. That's cool. I like that, like, if you were to get this pack, and you would get morph, and then a bunch of cards for morph, so it's nice. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, they're definitely 90s. I mean, they definitely feel super 90s. No doubt about that. Alright, let's see. The Crossing. Zhang and Mantis. Oh, Kang and Mantis. It looked like an X for some reason on that side. I know who Kang is, and I know who Mantis is. So here we go. We got Quicksilver, Brood. Ooh, there's Black Widow. Ooh, Maximum Carnage. Any hero. Guardian gives warning. Any hero may avoid one attack. That's cool. Okay, so we didn't get a character card that time. But still pretty cool. Oh, we got Nightcrawler. That's awesome. So here's Iron Man for The Crossing. 1 of 7. So there we go. We got Nightcrawler. Acts as a level 9 energy attack. That's a good one. But yeah, check out Nightcrawler. That's awesome. Really excited to get him. Let's see. Target hero may not attack or be attacked for a remainder of battle. Acts as a level 4 fighting attack. May make 1 additional attack. And another morph card. Very cool. Nightcrawler's awesome. I don't know all the heroes that are possible to get in this expansion. Obviously, we've already seen Doc Samson, Nightcrawler, Morph, and Vision, which is pretty cool. I'm sure there's probably checklists somewhere that exist. I remember there was, whatever the second expansion was, I remember I got a lot of those cards. This was I think this was the last expansion before they kind of went out. Why can't I open this? This is really giving me the business here. All right, well, I have a blade, so I will be successful. Hey, KR Magnum. There we go. Jeez. Some strong glue for 20-year-old cards. Alright, let's see what we got here. Another Dark Phoenix. Cyclops and Phoenix. Pretty cool. 7 of 7. Nightcrawler. Bamf. Can avoid 1 attack of 6 or less. Separation anxiety. Yeah, that's what I tried to do. Oh, here we go. We got Black Widow. See what the Black Widow card does. Acts as a level 7 fighting attack. If successful, target hero may not use cards with the fighting icon. Avoid 1 attack. Acts as a level 4 energy attack. Super fun. Alright, so you say try the middle. So like down here. I am behind on the most recent issue? Wow, episode? It's funny, when I'm talking about comics... Oh, there you go, that's a good idea. When I was talking about PR comics, I kept saying episodes, and now I'm talking about episodes, and I'm saying issues. I have not seen the most recent episode, but otherwise, yes, I am watching it. Another Dark Phoenix saga. 6 of 7. There is a new... Yes, there was, I think, 2 new ones that just came out on Friday, which I did get. But I do not have physically yet. Another Vision. Got some Vision cards. Hawkeye. So it looks like Hawkeye and Morbius must be other possible characters to pick up. Alright, let's see. How many more do we have here? We got 3, 7. So we got 7 left. So we're about literally halfway through these. Yeah, I can't review it today, Tyrant King. I just said I don't have it yet. It is in Japan still. I probably will not have it till the end of the month. Here's The Crossing. What does it say? Giant Man, Wasp, and Hercules. Looks like Wasp didn't fare too well. Got some more Vision cards. Maximum Carnage, that's cool. There's Morbius. Brood must be another possible character. No character cards that time. Alright. Alright, let's see. Well, we got somebody. Morph again. Dark Phoenix Saga. Nightcrawler. He is 4 of 7. We got a Morph card. We got another Morph. Morph card. Morph card. Maximum Carnage. Hawkeye. Hawkeye. Any hero. 1 per deck. So it seems like I'm getting a lot of good action cards. Do from the middle. Do you think X-Men movies will merge with Disney or stay separate? The existing X-Men movies? I think the existing, like, X-Men movies will probably end, and they'll do their own thing if they buy Fox. Oh, Sentinels. That's cool. Sentinels may not be attacked by a power card with the same value as any power cards on Sentinel's permanent record for remainder of game. Oh, sweet. There you go. We got Morbius. Some of this artwork looks really familiar. I probably already have these cards. This one I know looks familiar. This one does too. So I very well may have all of these cards already. I really don't remember. I'll have to go dig around, see what I can find. Pull from the middle. That did seem to work very... Hey, what's up, Hassan? Hassan, do you remember these cards at all? I think you're around my age. Dark Phoenix Saga, Lilandra. Fair enough. Yeah, they were like mid to late 90s, but I loved them. Mephisto's Evil Magic. Opponent -3 to venture total. Yeah, these were even... Someone else mentioned Pokemon cards. I think it was Cody. Remove 1 hit from his permanent record. Yeah, these were definitely before Pokemon cards. Because these were like mid-90s. God, another morph. Why do I need so many morphs? I don't. Alright. We're coming up on the last 3 packs here. There we go. These are actually cards from the 90s. This guy just had... he just had... I was at this convention called RetroCon yesterday. And he just had this box. I mean, this is even like an original box that they came in, and he was just like $1 a pack, and I was like, all right, I got to do it because like I said, I loved this game back in the '90s. So this is like just like looking at these cards again. I immediately like recognize half of them. It's just a crazy nostalgia trip. It's really fun. I'm kind of bummed that he only had so many. Oh, there we go. Got Sentinels. They're strong, man. All their stats are pretty high. And I got a ton of these Sentinel cards I can use now. X is level 4 energy attack. Avoid one attack made with a power card or remove one power card hit from Sentinels or teammate. This is another one per deck. Play with any power card usable by Sentinels. No card of that power type may be placed against Sentinels for remainder of battle. Gah, I'm making a mess. No, they're not all X-Men themed. It's literally anywhere from Marvel Universe. Like there was a first set which was just called Overpower, and that had just kind of everyone all over the place, like Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man, villains, everybody. And then they had a second set, which I guess was the first expansion, and I can't remember what it was called. I remember this one's green, that one was purple, and I can't remember what it was called. But there was a lot of cool cards in that one as well. And then this was the second expansion called Mission Control, and then they kind of went out of I don't want to say went out of business because Marvel's still around, but they stopped making them because I guess the popularity died off. But for a while it did last in the 90s. I mean, you can tell that, when you think about like the cards they're like glossy, but they have a weird texture to them. And then this is the back of them. And I think it says right on there 96. So here's Quicksilver. Oh, there you go, Quicksilver. He's pretty good too. But it does seem like this expansion had a decent amount of X-Men characters. So I'm trying to think, from all the cards that I've seen, like with the names on the side, I've gotten the Sentinels, I've gotten Quicksilver, I've gotten Doc Samson. Brood, I don't think I've seen yet. I think Brood might be the only one I've seen cards for, but have not seen the actual character card for. Alright, we're on the last pack. See what we get. Oh yeah, there you go. There's Brood. Perfect. Worked out perfect. I saw Black Widow already too. Dark Phoenix Saga Mastermind. That's cool. Alright, so here's some Brood cards. Brood hits to KO number is increased to 30. So it would take 30 points to kill him. So I think normally it's 21. Oh, that's cool. As a level 6 energy attack, if successful, Brood gains skill level of target opponent for remainder of battle. So there you go. That is my Overpower pack opening. I'm trying to think. I'll put all these event cards. So I think these are the event cards. It just kind of makes something happen. I don't think all of these are these mission cards like these. So I'll separate these out by instructions. Hey, what's up, Josh? And then I'll separate out the mission cards. So I think the mission cards, you like venture one each turn, and then if you win, and at the end of the turn you decide who did more damage, and then I think whoever did like wins their mission, and so then like their mission moves up. Whereas if you lost, your mission moves down. And so then you can't, whoever moves all their missions up. I think it's whoever moves all their missions up or whoever KOs the other person's team. And I'll be honest, from all the games of this I ever played, I think you ended up KOing your opponent's team like 9 times out of 10 as opposed to someone having enough missions. So the missions were kind of superfluous because you almost always KO'd the other person's team before you won all your missions. So it really didn't even matter. It was just one of those extra things they just worked into the game just for fun. I should have been doing this as I went along, but oh well. So we throw this away. So I don't even think I got enough to make a full mission, but that's all right. I know I bought a bunch of these back in the day. I don't even remember what they used to cost a pack. But they were, I don't know, I guess whatever cards. Obviously it was the 90s too, so you have to scale for inflation, but all right, this is the last one. So I probably don't need 100 of these sets of rules since I believe they're all the same. I'll keep one. Whoops. Throw the rest out. So I'll keep one pack of cards, like the actual wrapper, just for fun, and I'll put the instructions inside. Put that in there. So here are all the cards that we got. So for the mission cards, we got Dark Phoenix Saga, The Crossing, The Crossing, Dark Phoenix Saga, The Crossing, Dark Phoenix Saga. So those seem to be pretty much the 2 missions that were available this go-round as far as this expansion. Which I think is they kind of tailor the characters that are available to the missions. So let's see, we got 6 of 7, 7 of 7, 1 of 7, 3 of 7, another 3 of 7, and a 5 of 7. So Iron Man, Ant-Man, Wasp, and Hercules. I think this is Captain America, Black Widow, and Jarvis. Stark, and Kang and Mantis. So these are kind of hard to read, I'm going to be honest. This like embossed gold is kind of hard to read. Especially when they make it real small to fit a bunch of names in it. So for this one, 5 of 7, 3 of 7, 7 of 7, 6 of 7, 4 of 7, 5 of 7, and 1 of 7. So I actually did fairly well. Lilandra was the only duplicate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So wow, we only missed one of those. I think we're only missing 2 of 7. Yeah. Otherwise, we have almost the entire Dark Phoenix Saga mission. Black Queen, Nightcrawler, Lilandra, Dark Phoenix, and then Cyclops and Phoenix. So that's cool. So yeah, basically what I think is you would put them in order, and then like each time you would have a turn, you would like put one to the side like you're venturing it, and then if you won that round, you'd put it on top, and if you lost, you'd put it down there. Actually, maybe, I think at the end, yeah, that's what I think it is. I think these were like to keep track of how many turns you technically won. So I don't think you had to win all 7. You just had to get through all 7. So you either KO'd your teammates' whole party, or after 7 turns, you just counted up whoever won the most mission cards. So basically whoever won the most rounds. And that's how you decided who won. This is kind of coming back to me the more I talk about it. So then these are all the cards from the packs. So just to grab a chunk and look through these. These are character cards. These are action cards specific and can only be played by those characters. So like if you say Quicksilver was in your party but then he got killed, you would have to, like, if you drew one of these cards, it would be useless. You would just discard it. And then these are all the event cards. It says no card with a fighting icon may be used to attack this battle. So basically, if these were in your hand and you got, you drew, I think you drew cards every turn, you would have to play this immediately, and then that would be a rule for everyone for that whole turn. But then at the end of the turn, it would be discarded. And basically, a turn or a round was, the other person got to attack, and then I think you got to attack, and then you started over. Doc Samson, Brood, Vision, Morph. There's a Morph card. I think I got Quicksilver eventually. So got Black Widow. Hawkeye. Hawkeye I didn't see a card or a character card for. Poor Hawkeye. Still getting left out of stuff to this day. There's Black Widow. See, I think Hawkeye is the only one that I got character cards for, but didn't actually get a character card of. Because I got Morbius, I got Vision, I got plenty of morphs. I could have traded a morph for a Hawkeye, it would have been nice. I got Sentinels, I got Brood. There's Morbius. Sentinels. Brood. There's Quicksilver. Yeah, so I think Hawkeye's the only one that I got character cards for, but didn't actually get, or I should say battle cards specific to him, but didn't actually get his character cards. So maybe I have a Hawkeye from back in the day. I'll have to go look. But yeah, otherwise that was Marvel Overpower Mission Control expansion set. So I hope you had fun going down memory lane with me in this retro 90s Marvel card game that I think probably lasted maybe a year or two before it just kind of faded out. But I really liked it. I used to play this game a lot. You could buy little starter packs that kind of gave you everything you needed, but then at the same time, you could buy booster packs, and they had random characters in them as well. I'm trying to think, when it first came out, there were a bunch of really cool, like, themed starter packs. Like, I had one that I think had Colossus and Beast. It was like an X-Men pack. And then I don't know if I ever got Spider-Man. I think I eventually found a Wolverine. Those guys were always available in, like, the booster packs, so you had to buy a ton of packs. But back in the day, back in the 90s, 12-year-old me spent a lot of money on this card game. It was very fun. So, yeah. Hope you guys had fun. If you guys have any questions or anything, not really memory lane when it happened before I was born. That's true, Cody. You're going down my memory lane. I'm taking you on my nostalgia journey. Yesterday was Corey, now Josh. Next time it will be Will. That's right. You got the streets up in here. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. Thanks for hanging out. I definitely still have some of these. So I will probably do these maybe tomorrow, something like that, because I do want to open them as well. But I was just really excited to check these out first, so I had to do this first. But yeah, thanks so much for joining, and have an excellent rest of your Sunday, and I'll talk to you guys later.